Hi there. I'd like to take a minute and talk to you about our next assignment, our short write number 3, which is assignment 3.2. So this is due by 5 o'clock on Friday. And for this assignment, you have a choice. You can choose from 4 different options. So please remember, you only have to write about one. So your first choice, now you want to write about 200 words for whichever option you choose. So for your first choice, you want to select any 4 sources in the following categories. So one scholarly journal article, book, a journal article with at least 2 authors, and a newspaper article. Then you want to create a works cited list. The idea of this option is to make sure that you know how to construct the works cited list using MLA format. So, to do number 1, you want to make sure that you go look at the reading and viewing material and the sites for MLA in-text citations and the list of works cited. That's in the reading and viewing material folder. So, option number 1 is to create a works cited list. You can also use the website from Purdue. There is a link here where you can consult a website on how to also cite using MLA style. The other options, option number 2 is about the reading for this week. So if you choose number 2, you'll be writing about strategies for gathering reliable information. So you could summarize what you learned from this article. And that would be your short write if you chose option number 2. You want to discuss there the relevance of sources, how you can tell how reliable they are, and how you can tell the reputability of the source. Then, if you choose option number 3 asks you to, again, read strategies for gathering reliable information. But there's 3 major ways you can use your research in your writing. You can summarize it, which is shorten it and put it in your own words. You can paraphrase it, which means you don't necessarily shorten it. You keep all the same details, but you put it in your own words. Or the third way to use information in your paper is by directly quoting. That means taking the exact words from the source and putting it in your essay with, of course, quotation marks around it. So for this option, if you want to choose option number 3, you would talk about how you would use each of those methods: summarizing, paraphrasing, and directly quoting. When do you do that in your paper? When is it a good idea to summarize? When is it a good idea to paraphrase? And when is it a good idea to use the direct quote? Okay, so that's for option number 3. Then option number 4, if you choose option number 4, you are going to tell me about how your bibliography is coming along so far. Now, this isn't necessarily the easiest option because you want to supply a lot of detail here. You want to tell me what strategies you're using to find good sources, what is the criteria you're using for judging your sources, what different aspects of the topic are you focusing on, how might you organize your paper, what are the main ideas you plan to address in your paper. Do you think you have enough to write an 8-page paper? Why or why not? I can help you out with this too. And then remember, the more thoughtful you are and the quality of the writing is what's going to give you full credit for that assignment. So you have 4 options. Also, remember, if you have not already done so, make sure you sign up to meet with me. I want to talk about your assignment 3.1, the annotated bibliography, and I want to see where else you plan to go for sources. I can absolutely help you find sources, and I look forward to discussing that with you in our meeting. So I'll see you there.